I'm here at the Duffeyroll Cafe over on South Pearl Street, here with the founder and owner, Nick. Nick, I know you have two locations. One's East Hampton, off of 25 in Hampton.
Yep, that's the original one, out by, it's about a half-mile west of I-25 on Hampton.
And then we're here at the South Pearl, near the light rail station.
Yes.
Correct.
And this one's, the other one's been around for 24 years, and this one is coming into our 4th year.
What made you decide to open it? Can you tell me the story behind it? I know it's a Denver favorite.
The original one was actually in 1986. I just finished college a couple of years earlier than that, and I was bartending at a local place called Reavers over by Washington Park. And I had a guy by the name of Jim Duffy, who was a friend of mine, who came into the bar and had a great idea to start a cinnamon roll company from a recipe he had back in Wisconsin. He wanted to call it a Duffeyroll, and we ended up talking about it till about sunrise that morning, and he came in on a couple of days later and asked if I wanted to help him. And I said sure, and we about 3 months later we had a couple of push carts built on the 16th Street Mall. We introduced Duffy cinnamon rolls on the Duffeyrolls on the 16th Street Mall on May 4th of 1986. Initially, at the beginning of the first couple of years with Duffy's, we did just the cinnamon rolls. We just had coffee and milk and orange juice in the Duffeyroll. And actually, one of the things that Duffy and I did at the very beginning was we stayed up one night and had a celebration, and ended up pouring. I had a 20-quart mixer, and we ended up pouring some orange juice and some Grand Marnier and some powdered sugar and some clarified butter and all this stuff, and poured it into a mixing bowl. And then a couple of days later, I found it in the refrigerator, and we sampled it out on top of the Duffeyrolls, and people just flipped out. It was just to have this gourmet cinnamon roll, French pastry cinnamon roll with this exquisite Grand Marnier orange glaze on top of it, was something that was very different and very new. And so that was how the Duffeyroll evolved, was actually from a cinnamon roll to this cinnamon roll with this exquisite glazes. We really had a lot of fun putting different glazes on top of the rolls, and that's really how the brand and the point of difference for Duffeyrolls are from other cinnamon rolls, was this French pastry type cinnamon roll with these fantastic glazes. And then the menu evolved after I bought Duffy out of the business. The menu evolved, and we to the point today where we have 6 different types of breakfast sandwiches and wraps, and we make everything fresh to order, and everything on the menu. We've got the breakfast sandwiches and wraps. We've got some complimentary things to the 6 different flavored Duffeyrolls in 2 different sizes that we have now. We have these 6 different types of breakfast sandwiches and wraps: a bacon cheddar, a ham and Swiss, hummus. We're just introducing a top sirloin steak, an egg sandwich, which we're very excited about. And everything on the menu that we serve at Duffy's comes with a mini Duffeyroll. So everything's complimentary with the mini Duffeyroll. So we have all of our espresso drinks come with a mini Duffeyroll. All of our breakfast sandwiches and wraps come with a mini Duffeyroll. And all of our lunch menu, we also have soup, sandwiches, and salads that are all made to order for lunchtime.
Well, I noticed there's a lot of pictures of you with happy faces on the walls. Who are these people?
That's probably the most fun part of the business. Is one of the things in today's world where there's so many chains and national companies that it gets sterilized a little bit, the environments, even though a lot of our competitors do a really great job of cozying it up and whatnot. But the one thing that's always been the most fun part about Duffy's is the kids that come in, and the families, and just over the years, it's so fun to. I've always got my camera on me that I take everywhere with me, and we're always taking pictures. And there's just nothing more fun than seeing little kids pulling their parents in, and on their birthday or a special day, and going straight over to the picture on their wall. They always know where it is on the wall, and so that's just Duffy's is about cinnamon rolls and a great menu. We're open from 6 to 3. But the most fun part is just building community, and the pictures really reflect that. There's a couple of things ambiance-wise that we're really focused on here. Is the pictures on the wall, the just making it be a comfortable place, but just really trying to build a vibe, and really the vibe just comes through the people that come in the door.
And so you also have catering for...
We do catering. Yes, we do. We've actually got two sides of our delivery business. One is the catering, where we it's more a delivery service where we send Duffeyrolls and fresh baked Duffeyrolls and coffee and orange juice and fruit trays and stuff like that for morning meetings in the corporate community. And we also do box lunches, which is a big part of our business as well. And all of the box lunches include fresh made sandwiches and a little mini Duffeyroll and some other goodies in a decorative bag. And then the other side of the business that we're really excited about is we call it Sweet Who Sent the Duffeyrolls, and we really tagged that line, Sweet Who Sent the Duffeyrolls. When people have Duffeyrolls delivered as gifts, one of the first things that come to mind is Sweet Who Sent the Duffeyrolls. And so we created a program around that where companies can send clients Duffeyrolls as gifts, and we provide the stationery, and they can send the message, and it's been an enormously popular thing the last few years, and something we haven't marketed very much, but it's something that has got quite a head of steam now, and through word of mouth. So send the gift of Duffeyrolls to your clients. It's been fun. So.
But all the leftover, you don't throw away anything. You give it away to charity.
Yeah, that's an important. That's a lot of that community that I talked about earlier. We have the two stores that we have now. We're about to open up a third store down in Englewood, and one of the things that we're very involved, that we're very excited about is just integrating with the community. And so we actually rotated out. We have Catholic charities. We'll do the homeless. We'll do we like to rotate it out, but where all of our leftover Duffeyrolls go to a good cause. So.
And with fundraising, you have, you have these little containers full of Duffeyrolls that you can make yourselves, and you have fundraising.
Yeah, and they're absolutely wonderful. The fundraising program is probably one of the most exciting parts for Duffy's for me personally. It all centers around this product, which is it's a bake-at-home Duffeyroll. Pan of Duffeyrolls, and it's got 10 little mini Duffeyrolls that are in a pan, and what's so cool about it is you can take it out of your freezer and take the lid off and just put it straight into your oven. This is an ovenable container, and you have fresh baked Duffeyrolls at your house. And we thought this would just be a really fun way for a win-win business, where we could create a program where kids sell these for $12, and they make $5 for every pan that they sell. And we've had this, my partner Debbie runs that program, and she's just been doing a great job the last 4 or 5 years, and on the service side of things. And we sell these to schools and churches and sports clubs and whatnot. And one of the really cool things is we've got a little cinnamon roll guy that we call Duffy. And the person who helped us design it was a great guy by the name of Carl Strobe, who lives down in Atlanta, and his claim to fame is he's the one who invented the Pillsbury Doughboy for Pillsbury. And so Carl had come out, and I'd met him a few years back, and he's just been a great mentor to me. And said, I want a Doughboy, and he said, well, why don't we develop one for you? And he did. We're in I believe it's our 6th year now, and it continues to grow. And it's, I think people really like it because it's an alternative to Girl Scout cookies or wallpaper or whatever else people sell to raise money. So Duffeyrolls are a deliciously different way to do it.
Deliciously different. So, well, thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
This is Melissa Nielsen with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.